Can't hear.
So, Reina, can you summarize the nutrition problems? Yeah, just summarize. Try.
Micronutrient deficiencies and macronutrient deficiencies.
Good. Then,
Under that, protein, energy malnutrition.
hmm.
There are two specific deficiencies are kwashiorkor and marasmus.
Very good. Can you define what is marasmus and kwashiorkor? Meghna, summarize. What is marasmus and kwashiorkor?
Marasmus is a disease when we lack protein and energy
Good.
insufficient of, and kwashiorkor happens when we don't have enough protein.
Yeah. Okay. Then, Reina, continue. What are the micronutrient deficiency? What is another name for micronutrient deficiency? Some common type of deficiencies? Yeah, right. What's another name for micronutrient deficiency? Is there any other name?
Hidden hunger.
Good. Hidden hunger. Reina, list. List few micronutrient deficiencies. We have different types of deficiency, right?
Um, Vitamin A, iron, iodine.
Very good. These are the three common type of micronutrient deficiency. Okay. Question to Meghna. Meghna, what are the symptoms of iron deficiency?
Hair loss, brittle knees, then fatigue, and for children they will lose concentration and not so powerful memory.
And also memory issues. Very good. Reina, what about the symptoms of A deficiency? Why you drink a glass of carrot juice? What is the purpose?
For eye vision.
Good. Then, what are the
For
symptoms? If you lack vitamin
pale,
D in your diet, what will happen?
pale skin.
Okay, dry skin, dry eyes, yeah, dry lips. Then,
Troubleshooting in breathing.
is that right, Meghna?
No.
So correct. That is a symptom of
Iron.
good iron deficiency. Yeah. So let's move on to the next topic, that is strategies. There are different types of strategies that is used in India or by the government of India to solve the nutritional problems. Okay. So first policy, that is, we already discussed this, right? So try to learn, we are revising. So the first policy, that is National Nutrition Policy. In which year? 1993. That is started by Government of India under the Department of Women and Child Development. Yeah, 1993 under the Department of what, Reena? Which department?
ICDS.
Meghna.
Women and child development.
What, Reena?
Women and child development.
Okay, so this National Nutrition Policy comes under the Department of Women and Child Development. And why we need this National Nutrition Policy? That is the main objective, to eradicate the nutrition related problems as well as to improve the overall health of human beings as well as the world population, right? Then there are different types of strategies we use. What are the two types of strategies? We have a different types, right? One is direct
Short term strategy,
and
indirect long term strategy.
long-term strategy. Okay. So first we will discuss direct short-term strategy. Can you list, Reena? which are the direct short-term strategies.
Is it ICDS?
Yes, that's right. ICDS. Then another. I'll help you. The first strategy, that is ICDS, that is Integrated Child Development Service Scheme. ICDS. This is also a policy or a scheme by our government. And why we need this ICDS program? Why we use this program?
For improvement of children and women. in
Yeah.
the society.
To improve the conditions of vulnerable groups, right? Children below 6 years, pregnant mothers, lactating mothers, as well as adults and girls. So they provide more education as well as more support to these groups. Yeah, that is the first objective of ICDS. Then, anything else? Anything else to add, Meghna?
Fortification of essential foods.
That is an other strategy, the direct strategy, fortification of foods, which means if you are adding an extra nutrient to a special food or in a food or a diet, that is food fortification. We are enriching that food. Yeah. Can you give an example, Reina, for enrichment? Vitamin D is fortified with milk. Yeah. Any other? Iodine is fortified with?
Salt. Based
Hmm.
food.
Okay. So when we add another nutrient to avoid these micronutrient deficiency, we improve that nutrient content.
Cereal with milk.
Right. That is also right. That is an example of fortification. Extra nutrients are added. Then next step, that is popularization of low cost food. What do you mean by that, Reina? Since the majority of the population are belong to a low status or low economic status, we need to provide education regarding this low cost food, right? They can easily include that food in their diet that help to improve their health. Clear? Now what happened?
And just cold.
Cold. Okay, then fourth point. That is our fourth strategy under the direct short-term goals.
Control of micronutrient deficiency.
Very good. Control of micronutrient deficiency. Reina, how you control this micronutrient deficiency?
I will be giving more food supplement and better care.
This is under the ICDS program, right? This control, how we control this micronutrient deficiency, we can connect this problem with ICDS and we can solve that problem by providing this iron tablets as well as folic acid tablets, by providing education. So we can avoid this micronutrient deficiency. There is a program, world famous program to avoid this anemia, that is WIFS. What's it? Weekly iron and folic acid supplementation program. Clear? Is that clear? WIFS, weekly iron and folic acid supplementation. Yeah. So this program is used to control the micronutrient deficiency, a common program that is commonly used in India. Clear? So that's all about the direct short-term strategies of National Nutrition Policy. Clear? The next strategy, that is indirect long-term goals or long-term intervention. What is the first point? We need to ensure
Ensuring food security.
security. What is food security, Reina? Food security.
Of ensuring about the food, what we eat and how we get.
Is that right, Meghna? Having an access to a safe food as well as nutritious food, affordable food, good quality food. That comes under the food security. Clear? So we need to provide a safe as well as nutritious food to improve the condition. So that comes under the indirect long-term goal. That is a long-term intervention. We need more time to control these issues. Yeah, that is why we include this food security under long-term goals or long-term strategy. Clear? Next, what is the next point?
Improvement in dietary patterns.
Improving the dietary patterns by simply including good foods or nutritious food, we can improve the dietary pattern. Clear, Reina? Then third point, what is the third strategy we used under the indirect long-term policy of NNP? Reina, any idea? Third strategy, we ensure the food security, then we improve the dietary pattern. The last strategy. Yes?
Education, I mean,
Hmm?
nutrition, health and nutrition education.
No.
Eradicating poverty in urban and
Clear, Reina? Next step, that is to eradicate poverty from both urban as well as rural poor. We need to avoid poverty. How we avoid this poverty? By providing this employment opportunity, by providing jobs, by providing education. All these are the certain methods we use to eliminate the poverty from our society. Is that clear? That is our third point. So first is ensuring food security. Second, we need to improve the dietary pattern. And third point, that is poverty alleviation or eradication. Clear, Reina? So this national nutrition policy that is adopted by the government of India in 1993 under the Department of Women and Child Development. So what is the main objective of this NNP for? Eradicating the malnutrition and achieving optimum nutrition for all. So we need to provide a good nutrition as well as a safe food for whole population in our world. Okay, that is the main objective of national nutrition policy. Then we have two types of strategies under this national nutrition policy. The first one, that is direct short-term strategy or direct short-term goals. So this ICDS, fortification, popularization of low-cost food as well as control of micronutrient deficiency. These four programs that comes under direct strategy, direct short-term strategy. Clear? Then indirect strategy. What are the methods that we used in indirect strategy to eradicate malnutrition? Reina, there are three strategies we used under the indirect strategy. Reina, don't look.
Food supplement.
Reina,
Food supplement.
not food supplements. First we need to ensure food security in everyone. Food security. Clear, Reina? That is the first point. Ensuring food security. Then second, shares a network issue. Egna, can I try?
improvement in dietary patterns,
Good. How do you improve
eradication
this dietary patterns?
by adding nutrients,
Hmm.
adding extra food.
Providing or the availability of rich foods, rich nutritious food. That comes under the improvement. Then last
Then
point.
eradicate rural poor and urban poor.
Okay. Eradication finally. Eradication of poverty from the society. Both from the urban poor as well as the rural poor. Okay. I hope this is clear for you. Then we have another two types of strategies we used. Yeah. Other than this indirect strategy and this direct strategy of national nutrition policy. Other than this, we use two types of strategy. One is diet-based strategy and the other is nutrient-based strategy. This diet-based strategy is otherwise known as food-based strategy. What is the main advantage of this diet-based strategy? There is no problem of overdose or there is no problem of toxicity, because this is here in this diet based strategy, we just use food. There is no supplements or no other tablets here. We just correct that nutritional problem by simply including rich foods or rich nutritious food in our diet. That is why we call this diet based strategy as a food based strategy. Clear? Next strategy, that is nutrient based strategy. That is nutrient based strategy. Anyone? Just the opposite of this diet based.
Medical based strategy.
It is a medical based strategy, which means we provide the supplements to those who are at risk as well as those who have this kind of deficiency. For an example, a person with iron deficiency, we provide iron tablets to them, not food, not iron rich foods. So this, for an example, if Reina is deficient with iron, we provide iron rich foods to Reina. That is called as diet based strategy. And if we provide the iron supplements to Reina, that is nutrient based strategy. Clear? Clear, Reina? So this other name for this nutrient based strategy, that is medicinal approach. Clear? So this direct short-term strategy, indirect short-term strategy, diet-based strategies and nutrient-based strategies are the different types of interventions we use to eradicate the malnutrition as well as undernutrition from our community. Clear? Clear, Anna? Can you summarize what is diet-based strategy and food-based strategy?
Diet based or food based
Don't look.
diet. They have no restrictions like overdose, and they are very like they're getting by natural.
There is no harmful effect, right, for this diet-based strategy. It always leads a better health or a long benefits for your health rather than this supplements. Then
Nutrition based strategies are also known as medical based.
good.
Um,
We provide
medicines, tablets.
those who have at risk as well as those who have this deficiency. Okay. Can you give the advantages and disadvantages, Meghna, of this both strategies, diet-based as well as this nutrient-based?
For diet based strategies, it doesn't have any after effects or anything because it's not toxic. It's completely based on the food. But in nutrient based strategy, it will have an after effect because if you take the supplements for too long.
Okay. Any other difference? There is a problem of coverage, right? Because each one's deficiency is different, then we need to provide the exact medicinal support for each one. So that will lead to a coverage problem in this case of nutrient-based strategy. Then anything else? What about the cost, expenses of this both strategies? Which one is better for a low economic family?
Diet based.
Diet-based, because we include the low cost food there. When we compare this diet-based and nutrient-based, the nutrient-based is more expensive. Just we compare. Okay, both are okay for us, but for a low community, this diet-based strategy is more good, or they are more friendly, cost-friendly than this nutrient-based. Clear? Hope this is clear for you. Then let's discuss the nutrition programs operating in India. So we already discussed the ICDS program. It is the famous program and large program in India. ICDS. That is a full form, Reena. ICDS.
Integrated Child Life Development Scheme.
Okay. Meghna, who are the beneficiaries of this ICDS?
Adolescent girls, a
Mhm.
children under 6 years, lactating women and pregnant women.
Okay. Also adults and girls. Yeah. Then. Okay. Then we have other functions for this ICDS, right? The Anganwadis, they provide the preschool education that comes under this ICDS part, as well as the health education, nutrition education, that's another part. Health checkup, that is another point under this ICDS or other function. They check the height, weight, as well as they provide deworming tablets. All these are the part of health checkup. Then we have referral services. What is referral services? Nadia? Once we identify certain problems during the time of health checkup, we just refer that patient or that child to a more medical care, right? Or for a primary health care center. That is referral services. Clear? Clear, Rena? Yeah. So next point or the next program that is operating in India, that is Nutrient Deficient Control Program. Nutrient Deficient Control Program. What are the programs, Meghna? You can refer the notes. No problem. Nutrient Deficiency Control Program. There are a number of programs that is operating in India to avoid or to eradicate this deficiency.
National Prophylaxis Program. Prophylaxis Program for prevention of blindness due to vitamin A deficiency, National Anemia Control Program, and National Iodine Deficiency Disorder Control Program.
Okay. So this National Prophylaxis Program, that is to avoid vitamin A deficiency. Then we have National Anemia Control Program, that is to avoid iron deficiency. Then we have National IDD Control Program, Iodine Deficiency Program. So these are the three main programs that we use to control nutritional programs. Then we have food supplementation programs. The midday meal program in government schools are the food supplementation. We are providing food to children. That is another program. Then we have food security program. Reina, can you give any one program under this food security program? Anyone? Midday meal, that is the food supplementation program. We are supplementing food, right? Midday meal. Then food security program. What is food security?
Secure about nutritious food, low cost.
So there is a program that connecting this food security, that provide food security for everyone. I'll give a clue. For senior citizen, there is a program.
Annapurna.
Good. Annapurna scheme. So according to this scheme, they provide food grains to the senior citizen for this food security. Or for providing food or nutritious food, we provide food grains for them, senior citizen, Annapurna scheme. So this scheme comes under the food security program. Clear? Then we have the last one, the last program that is operating in India. These are the famous 5 programs. Okay. We have lots of programs, but in your textbook, you have to learn this 5. So the last point, that is self-employment and wage employment schemes. Self-employment and wage employment scheme. That is a scheme that comes under this employment part. Meghna.
Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Scheme.
Guarantee
Act.
Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act. Clear? So what is an objective of this act? They guarantee 100 days of work. So they have to do a manual labor. They have to do unskilled labor for 100 days. So for this days, we provide money for them or we provide wage for them. Okay. So we can avoid the poverty as well as this undernutrition by providing employment. Clear? Then, who is going to summarize all these nutritional problems in India? Reina, can you try? Reina, why you switch off the video? Can you try? Then I'll happy. Please make me happy. Try. I'll help you. First, you just close your textbook. We are taking this class second time, right? But there is no problem. I'm always here to repeat. So you just close your textbook and just summarize what are the nutritional programs that is operating in India.
ICDS,
Hmm.
National Food
Give
Supplement.
some points under the ICDS. This is a question that carries a 5 marks. So you have to write
Food security, health and nutritional education,
good.
checkup, checkup,
Health checkup. Good. Then
then referral case.
referral services or referral checkups. Yeah. Then education, health checkup, referral services. Then nothing else. How we prevent this diseases. We need some vaccines, right? Immunization. That is another program that comes under the CDS. Clear? Then anything else? Then okay. Next point. So after this ICDS.
National Food Supplementation Program.
National Food. There is national there. There is no national there. Food supplementation program. Okay. There is no action there. Food supplementation program. So what is the food supplementation program?
Supplying food for people who can't afford.
That is a midday meal program that is usually followed in government schools. Yeah. Food supplementation. Then other
Food security.
food security. So what is the program that comes under food security? Make it fast, Reina.
Annapurna.
Very good. Annapurna scheme. Then, so she covered ICDS. Look, she covered ICDS. Then food supplementation program. Then food security program. 2 more. Shoot, Reina.
Employment.
Self-employment scheme.
Mahatma Gandhi National Employment Guarantee Act.
National Rural. There is a rural there. Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act. Oh yeah. Then. So what is this act? That guarantee
work
for the adult members in every family. It's not for children, for adult. Then anything else? One tough program that you skip. Magnus learning. Try. That is, I'll give a clue. Related with the deficiency program.
Yeah.
Huh?
Anyway.
That is an iron deficiency program. Yeah. So national iron deficiency program, national anemia. Then national anemia control program. Then 2 more programs. So you control iron now. Then you need to control other 2 micronutrients. National prophylaxis. Complete.
Prophylaxis control program.
National Prophylaxis Program. That is mainly to control vitamin A deficiency to avoid night blindness. Then one more. What is this? Something disease that goes here. Goiter. So that is due to improper functioning of your thyroid gland that leads to a condition that is goiter. So how you control this iodine deficiency? There is a
taking
program for that. National Iodine Deficiency Control Program. Simple. Just include a national iodine deficiency control program. Clear? Yeah. He's exhausted. Yeah. Make na try. Nutrition problems in India. Make it fast.
ICDS,
Hmm.
Integrated Child Development Service, then WIFS,
Hmm.
weekly iron and folic acid supplementation, then self-employment and
Fine.
always
Self-employment schemes. Fine.
Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act,
Good.
then National Iodine Deficiency IDD Control Program,
National
then,
deficiency programs, deficiency control programs. Okay.
then Annapurna scheme for food supplementation program,
No. Food supplementation program, that is midday meal program. Midday meal. We are supplementing foods, right?
food security program for
Yes,
Annapurna,
Annapurna scheme. Food security program. Okay.
then nutrition deficiency control program,
Hmm.
National Anemia Control Program,
Hmm.
National
Mm.
Prophy-
Prophylaxis. Prophylaxis.
Prophylaxis Program for
Hmm.
prevention for night
Just
blindness and vitamin A.
fine.
So that's,
What about ICDS functions?
um, ensuring food security,
Hmm.
mm, then providing low cost food,
Just summarize from here.
supplementary nutrition program, preschool education, immunization, health checkup, referral service, health and nutrition education.
So under the supplementation nutrition program, we provide the tablets as well as other nutrition related things. Yeah. Then preschool education, that is usually provided through Anganwadis. We provide education to children, that is between 3 to 5 years. Then immunization, we provide vaccine, that is usually preventable diseases, vaccine preventable diseases like polio, tuberculosis and all. That is comes under the immunization. Then health checkup, we provide deworming tablets. Then we assess the height, weight, as well as other body measurements to check their BMI as well as their health. We can easily identify the protein energy malfunction or the macronutrient deficiency by checking this measurements, anthropometric measurements. Yeah. Then referral service. What is referral service?
And in a situation they find any diseases, if it's
During
emergency
this
they
time of
provide,
health checkup. That is important. Yeah.
then they provide an
So
hospital
they
with
refer
more
them
care,
referral service, right? So they refer that children to a public
another hospital.
for the medical support. Then health and nutrition education, that is for women, right? For ladies to take care their own health as well as their family. So by this, we can improve the whole community and the society's health. Yeah, because women are the backbone, right? Right now, fine. Then what about this? Then summarize. We're almost there. Healthcare, which means we need to maintain our health as well as we need to control certain diseases under this service. So in India, this healthcare is divided into, or we give this services under 3 points, that is tertiary care, secondary care, and primary care. Rena. Reina.
Primary care, from tertiary care, we should start.
Oh, no, you just start from primary care.
Primary care means start the institutions, big institutions.
That is the first level of treatment, right? The primary healthcare centers, the first level of treatment. That is primary care. Then secondary. What about secondary? Give example for secondary care. Secondary,
District hospitals.
good. Then what about tertiary, Meghna?
Yes.
Medical institution like medical college, AMS, AIMS, and
So what is the difference between this primary and tertiary there? They treat more complex problems there, right? Yeah. So that's all about the healthcare and others, public health and nutrition. And the last topic, that is scope. Right, Raina. After completing the education in public health, you become, what are the careers in this field? Try, Raina. You're almost there. Just 1 minute. Yeah. Meghna, can you help her? We are discussing the scope. Okay, Raina? Yeah.
part of ICDS,
We can become the part of ICDS. That's a government job. Then
health counselor,
good health counselor, who can work in schools as well
teaching,
to counsel the students. Then teaching, at any point you can turn to this profession, teaching, like me, like us. Yeah. So Meghna, any doubts? That's all about the chapter 3, public health and nutrition. So for the next class, just learn the chapter. I will send notes today. Yeah. We'll have a test there. Saturday.
next class.
Saturday. Next class is Saturday. Okay. Have a test. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.